There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Wiggly woggly, tiny whiny stuff.
Okay, first thing I want to talk about this week, which, anyway, first thing I want to talk about is subscription boxes. You've probably heard of them. You've heard of Loot Crate, probably. That's the big one that everyone does. And what it is, it's a monthly subscription box they're going to send you a surprise box filled with all sorts of just miscellaneous geeky goodies. Okay, Loot Crate has even kind of split off. They have Loot Pet, and they have Loot Anime, and I think Loot Gamer. So they have slightly different themes, but in general, what you're looking at is a box that's going to have about $60 worth of stuff in it. And one of those things, Loot Crate has guaranteed this year, starting this year, that every one of the boxes is going to also contain a t-shirt. Okay? There's other services out there. There's also Nerd Block and like Retro Pop Box. And there's another one that I just recently ran into that I was like, maybe I want to check that out. I do not know. Nerd Block is interesting because Nerd Block has different theme boxes as well. They have a sci-fi box, a comic book box, a boys box for kids, a girls box for kids again, a horror box, a general box which just has general geeky stuff in it. And then there's the Retro Pop Box that I mentioned. Retro Pop Box, they basically do themed things by years. So they have 70s boxes and 80s boxes. At one time they had 60s boxes. But now they have 70s boxes, 80s boxes, and they're going to start up doing 90s boxes too. And that'll be the kind of goodies that you get in that. And I thought, hey, let's compare these three together and see what we're looking at. Okay, I have actually a couple boxes on the way too, so we may do an update on this. But right now, this is what we're looking at, the latest three boxes. Because I do the Nerd Box Horror Box because I like horror. But we're going to start with Loot Crate. Loot Crate comes every month in a big black box. That's the box. Different size boxes depending on what they're going to send you, of course. And a lot of times on the inside there will be decorations. This month the theme was quests, and so the inside of the box, actually the box can be turned inside out. They give you little instructions on how to do that, and you will have a maze box or a maze block that you can, trace a maze on. Inside this box, what did we have? Well, there was quite a few different things. I don't have them all with me here, but one of the things that they did is, because it was Quest Month, they have exclusive items. One of the exclusive items is a Viking, from the TV show Vikings inspired, drinking horn with a leather strap. So it's a plastic horn. You can put your favorite beverage in it, put it around your neck, and just walk and drink out of a horn. I don't know what kind of animal type of horn this is. Like a cow? I don't know what this is. But it's cute. It's a very cute little item. Another item that was in their box this month, I'll have to admit, this is the one that kind of got me all nerdy excited, which I'll probably never use, but at the same time I'm so tickled that I have it. In this little box is this weird looking blue thing that you open it up and you go, hey, this looks like an inverse of a 20-sided die. And then that's when it hit me what I'm looking at here. This is a silicone mold of a 20-sided die for you to make 20-sided ice cubes. Yay! It gives you special instructions on how to do that so that you don't, overfill or whatever. And it is sealed in such a way that there's only one way to put it together, so you're going to get a good seal every time. And I absolutely love the fact that I can make 20-sided dice ice, which again, like I said, I probably won't ever do, but at the same time, I could. And this makes me happy. Additionally, socks are all the rage right now. Okay, socks are a thing. So one of the things, Harry Potter, they sent Harry Potter socks. It has all the Horcrux items on the socks. So tiara, snake, Harry, cup, locket, ring, diary. If you have not caught up and you didn't know that Harry was one of the Horcruxes, I'm sorry, spoilers. And as we said, every month there's a t-shirt. I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts right now. It's a t-shirt version of a poster someone had done of the Mirror Mirror episode for Star Trek. But that is not the latest box. The latest box, gorgeous t-shirt, I'm going to just let you know here. Latest t-shirt is this Labyrinth t-shirt, which features an image of David Bowie. It has the girl, it has the labyrinth, it has all sorts of little Muppety characters on it on a black backdrop. It's all in purple, so I was able to wear it, and suddenly people are like going, oh, look, it's Labyrinth and David Bowie and Prince all in one. And I'm like going, all right, I hit a trifecta. But gorgeous t-shirt. Love this t-shirt. There was a couple other items, but in general, that's what we're looking at. That's kind of the quality of stuff that we're looking at with Loot Crate. Then we get to the horror block. The horror block also comes in a wooden box. This month's was a bigger box. I haven't gotten many of these yet, so I don't know if they're going to vary much in size or not. They also include a t-shirt every month. And I'll be honest, I loved the items that were in this month's box. It was all Walking Dead type stuff. So there was a little squeezy zombie that you could squeeze it and his eyes bugged out. And then there was, what was that thing? Oh, there was dog tags from, I think it was Walking Dead. And there was a doorstop that was a little dead guy that you stopped in there, and it looks like the dead's crawling underneath your door. And then there was this back scratcher with a zombie hand at the end. So now I can scratch my back with the Living Dead. Oh, that's actually really good. I shouldn't have started doing this. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so then there was also, I absolutely love this, a zombie hand oven mitt. This is an exclusive. Realize that a lot of the things I mentioned for Loot Crate, those were exclusive items you're not going to find elsewhere. Okay, Loot Crate items actually have a tendency of starting to go for pretty pennies when sold on like eBay and Amazon secondhand, because you weren't going to get them elsewhere. Same thing with, I don't know if Horror Block is getting to where it has that sort of pull as far as, ooh, I gotta have this, but this is an exclusive item, and I have to admit, I do love this glove. It also does exclusive t-shirts, just like all of the t-shirts that All the t-shirts that you get from Loot Crate, I believe, are exclusives. Although, now that I think about it, I think the one I'm wearing right now is not an exclusive. I don't know. I know the design is not exclusive to them, but maybe the t-shirt is exclusive. But this horror block, remember we're dealing with the dead here, so we had a zombie doorstop, we have zombie back scratcher, we have a zombie oven mitt, there was a zombie like squishy thing that his eyes popped out, and then we have a t-shirt here, another black t-shirt, because as a geek you can never have too many black t-shirts. They help keep you from looking, well, too much like you've eaten too many Cheetos. Although they do show every Cheeto you eat while you're wearing them. But t-shirt of The Ring. So I have to admit, I like the t-shirt, but I'm not as thrilled about it as I was with the Labyrinth one. But then again, this is just one t-shirt. The t-shirt that I got before from them was from a movie, I don't know what it is, but the design's really cool, and it said beware, no, bored with a little smiley face on a nice little like fence design. I don't know, I really like the t-shirt. It's a pretty t-shirt. I can't figure out what it's for. But this is what we're looking at from the horror block, and I'll admit, I really enjoyed it. My roommate, who's not really into zombies and everything, he was even getting a kick out of these sort of things because they're kind of fun. This is, fun-wise, this is actually one of the most fun boxes I've had in a while. Or maybe ever. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next one is, to see whether or not the horror block is one that's going to keep up this quality of fun. Then we get to the 80s Retro Pop Box. Again, comes in a cardboard box. I don't know if you guys can hear or whatever, but let's see. We got the retro box, we have the Loot Crate box, and then we have the horror box. The retro box was very small. Okay, it was very light, so that was kind of disappointing. Opened it up. It had some things in it. I even have like the little card that comes with it that says what it had. But one of the things, socks are all the deal. And it asks you whether or not you're a guy or a girl. I'm a guy, so I got these socks that are joystick controllers. Even though I don't think we had most of these controllers in the 80s. I remember mainly the one big stick and a thing from the 80s, and a button. So some of these controllers look definitely post 80s, although that is a Coleco controller, I think, right there. Also, other than the 80s, there's no theme here. They had a little lithograph, or what is this? Limited edition laser cell. We're on a mission from Leia, and it has R2-D2 and C-3PO as the Blues Brothers, so that's cute. There was a pin. Oh, if you were a girl, you would have gotten, or lady, you would have gotten socks that were, I think, Rainbow Bright or something like that. There was some Care Bear stickers. There's this t-shirt, which, it's nice to see something that's not blue. I mean, that's not black. This t-shirt, which features Adam, or He-Man, and Skeletor dressed as the Miami Vice guys, as I guess, what, Skeletor Vice or Eternia Vice? And a packet of Kool-Aid, drink mix. You know, the same type of packet that you could get at the store for 25 cents. You know, kind of cool stuff, but definitely a letdown after the other two boxes. So much of a letdown, especially when I was getting a packet of Kool-Aid that I could just go to the store and spend 25 cents and get it myself. So much so that I had no intention of getting another box. But I waited too long and they charged me for another box because it is a monthly subscription. That's how they do these things. You sign up for a monthly thing. You can cancel at any time. I forgot to cancel, so it's my fault. So I have another retro box coming. We'll see if it improves. If not, well, you guys will get to hear about it. We will do a follow-up on these boxes because I do have... I also am trying one of the regular geek boxes or nerd boxes from Horror Block, and I have another Horror Block coming and another retro box coming, so we can see if there's a trend here and see which. Hopefully this will help you decide if you've been tempted at all to try these. It'll help you decide which ones you would want to try. If you do decide to try one, go search online, use the word promo codes, and then whatever one you're curious about doing. Usually you can find that they will have a one-time promotional offer that you can put in the promo code and you'll get a discount on your first purchase. Loot Crate, I think, comes out to being the cheapest of these three on a regular basis. Horror Block was really nice. I couldn't figure out how to do the promo code. I just sent them a quick message. Someone quickly sent me back a message saying, no, don't worry. Let me know what the promo code is you have, and I will apply it to your order. And they did right away. They took care of it immediately, so that was cool. So we'll see how that is. We'll also see, depending on word that I get regarding employment this week, we'll see whether or not I'm going to order that other box that has me curious and find out about it. And then we can compare everything. Ooh. So hopefully that answers any questions you have about these subscription boxes. If you do have any more questions, don't hesitate to give me a quick holler. I will be more than happy to answer them. Other than that, like I said, we will revisit this in the near future when we get more boxes. Okay? So that is subscription boxes.